Hey everybody, what's up? Last time we talked to Iris about the situation with Sholmes, and yeah, we got some exploring to do. We talked to Gina as well too. Apparently, she's the one in trouble. I kind of knew that was gonna happen because she had a gun. She gave us a. Let me go to present. She gave us a some type of like picture which had this in the back over here. Apparently it's a ticket for pawnbrokery. We're supposed to head on to Windibanks, but before we do that, I kind of want to go to Saint Sinner's Hospital to say hello to Sholmes. Maybe he's fine. Maybe Iris could talk to him. I mean, he is her guardian, so we might as well just check it out. So, without further ado, let's go say hi to Sholmes right about now. 16th of April, St. Sinner's Hospital. Ward 3. Hurley! Oh! He's not here. Oh, he's not here! No, that's strange. The nurse definitely said he was in the bed by the window, didn't she?
Oh, I know what's probably happened. Hurley was being a big baby, and the bullet wound wasn't that bad after all, so he's been sent home.
I'm not so sure about that. Baby or not, there's no question that it was a fairly serious injury that Mr. Sholmes suffered. Do you have to say that in front of a 10-year-old? She's gonna feel sad now. Look, you made her cry.
Oh!
Bad, Ryunsuke. Hello, what have we here? Oh, shit. Jesus. This ward is off limits. No visiting. And so, what are you doing in here, eh?
Well, I'll have you know, we're Hurley's next of kin.
Well, you might be, but I'm not. Eh? Oh. Well, begging your pardon, then, ma'am, sir? A little lady and a curious Eastern gentleman. The great mystery solver has a mysterious family, eh? If that's how you see us, sure.
Where is he, Constable? Where's Hurley?
I like how his theme is playing in the background. Oh no, that's not his theme. Whose theme is this? Jesus. I believe is currently the operating theater, ma'am, undergoing an extensive operation.
Extensive?
Yeah, I did say that. It had been several hours since he went in.
Oh dear, is he going to be alright?
Well, it doesn't appear to be working, you see. The anesthetic, that is. What do you mean?
Oh!
I have heard a report that the gentleman claims he may have had a little too much to drink last night. Coffee, that is. Coffee? Wait a minute. Coffee doesn't let you go through anesthetic. I mean, I guess, you know, if you, like, drink, like, 10 packs of coffee or whatever. Huh. Anyway, I think it would be fair to assume that he won't be here for several hours yet. I see. Thank you, Constable. Perhaps we should leave and come back later.
Oh, poor Hurley. Poor Hurley.
Well, since we're here, we might as well examine. Sorry, Iris, wanted you to see some stuff, but let's just do some exploring. There's some right to left. I always do things like this in order. I wonder what these are. Do you have any idea, Iris?
Oh, haven't you ever seen crutches before?
I guess we don't have that in Japan yet.
Let me explain. They're for people with leg injuries to help them walk. You hold one under each arm, you see?
Ah, right. I thought they were weapons of some sort. I mean, to be fair, if you don't know what a crutch looks like and you see that, I would mistake it for a weapon as well too.
Why would there be weapons in a hospital?
I don't know. Freaking, why would there be guns in the laser tag? I thought maybe a fighter had been injured in a battle contest and had been brought here along with his weapons. Ayo.
That's surprisingly plausible.
Why are you so sad? Oh, I wanted it to make you feel better, not make you feel worse. Can I not read what that is? Really, there's not. I forget, like, you can't do shit in here. You can't really check anything except this and that. There's a notice board on the wall here. Look, let's see. What does it say? Thought of the day. On seeing any vermin, calmly and discreetly inform Matron. What the heck is Matron? Or Matron? Is that Megatron's little brother? Matron?
Oh yes, they have rats, mice in hospitals like this that love to feast on all the medicine.
Isn't that bad? Aren't some of that poisonous to them?
If you don't deal with them, there's nothing left to treat their patients.
Okay, so I guess they don't die. Rats and mice. Oh, I see. This is a rather old building, I suppose.
But the doctors and nurses are all very good, I hear.
I certainly hope so for Mr. Sholmes' sake. Oh, do you have to say that again? Bro. Alright, there's an open window, and that's pretty much all we could see here. Alright, well, that was a waste. Let's head back to Windibanks Pawnbrokery. Let's go. Why not? Hello. 16th of April, Windibanks Pawnbrokery. Oh my gosh. They're walking. Huh.
This is where it happened then. Last night.
That's right. The two thugs I told you about were obviously ransacking the place, looking for valuables. There's a broken piece of glass at the bottom that I cannot stop looking at.
But apart from the policeman in here, you wouldn't know anything had happened. There's no sign of a disturbance.
No, you're right about that, actually.
In fact, if anyone, it's the police who seem to be the ones doing the ransacking.
I know what you mean. They're like a gang of organized criminals all dressed in black. Oh, buddy, do you not know that half of what you said is true? Oh, God, who is this? Oh, I heard that. It's Gregson. Hello. Oh, Inspector, good morning. I suppose I thought I ought to thank you for your vigilance last night. We got to the scene before it was disturbed, at least. Shame you let the two rogues get away, mind. Yes, I'm sorry about that.
I thought you'd assign extra men to beat around here, Gregsy. Now look what's happened. Hurley's been injured because there weren't enough police on duty.
Wow, you're getting destroyed by a 10-year-old, Gregson. Ah! Oh, gosh. Your ladyship! No one told me you were coming.
I expect you to take full responsibility for what happened to Hurley, and see he has the very best medical care.
Of course, your ladyship. The very best doctors in the capital are tending to him as we speak.
And I don't think it's Runo's fault that the rogues managed to get away, is it? Chasing criminals is the police's job.
Okay, alright, Iris. Oh, whoa, okay, Gregson. Absolutely, your ladyship. As you know, say, ma'am. You say, as you say, ma'am, as you say. The gent in black is totally blameless. Everyone's in agreement about that. Would you believe it? He's like a completely different person with Iris. Talk about a personality change. I mean, we did see a glimpse of that before. Oh, where are my manners? Are you thirsty, your ladyship? Perhaps you'd like some juice. Some nice, refreshing fruit juice.
Oh, why? Are you thirsty, Gregson? I have some of my special herbal tea with me, if you'd like some.
What is going on? Hey, tea time. Look, 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 look. Ah, lovely. Very much. That really hit the spot, your ladyship. I don't even recognize him like this. Bro, I don't either. Alright, Gregson. Can I I probably need to have some permission from him before I explore. But let's just see. I'm curious. I can't see this. Oh, well, I can.
Let's see what we can uncover.
Alright, what do you think you're doing, Sunshine? You can't touch anything in here. Oh, but we were hoping to investigate. This is a crime scene, for Pete's sake. No touching.
What's the problem, Gregson? You're just a lawyer, you know.
Oh, I'm ever so sorry, your ladyship, ever so sorry. The rules and regulations are a thorn in my side. Of course, if Mr. Naruhodo has to have been properly appointed by the accused, that'd be another matter. Oh, great. Do I have to go back to Gina? The accused? If you could show some representation papers, I'd be only too happy to let you nose around.
Did you hear that, Bruno? You need Jenny to sign some representation papers.
It looks like presenting the detective here with the correct paperwork is the only way. Alright. Well, shite. Can I converse with you at least? The investigation. So, how is the investigation going, Inspector? Nothing. It really. Very simple case this. There's some very definitive evidence. We're just about to charge the diver we arrested last night. In fact, Gina, you're going to charge her for what? That's right. Should you be able to bring her before the judge at the Bailey tomorrow?
Definitive evidence, you say? What is it? Come on, show me.
Your ladyship, as much as I wish I could oblige you, I'm afraid. What are you doing, Iris? She's just like zooming in.
Ah, I see. You've already captured the pair of thugs who broke in here last night, have you?
What the?
And you're going to put them on the stand as witnesses, aren't you?
Hello? How could you? How? How could you possibly know that?
I had a feeling, that's all.
I mean, remind me never to try to keep a secret from Iris. Bro, even if I tried to, she would see through my lies immediately. So you've arrested the two men who shot Mr. Sholmes, have you? Well, yes. They were rounded up pretty quickly by the lads on the beat. And Miss Lestrade is being held at the prison. She should be. I went to see her. That's assuming she hasn't lifted the key from the jailer, of course. What do you take her for? I mean, she is a pickpocketed, but, you know. How's Mr. Sholmes, by the way? Can you tell us anything about Mr. Sholmes? What's his condition? Yeah, we checked and there's nothing there. Sorry, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Scotland Yard matters are strictly confidential.
Well, I know he's being operated at St. Sinner's. Why can't I see him? I'm family, you know.
I'm terribly sorry, your ladyship. It's the hospital policy. No visiting at all.
Oh.
The bullet must have hit an artery in his midriff. He's lost a fair bit of blood.
Oh no.
He didn't seem too bad in the first hour or so, but a hemorrhage like that is enough to make even the one and only Sholmes pipe down. Mr. Sholmes is a human like the rest of us, you know. Well, anyway, he's having an emergency surgery right now. They've got to stop that bleeding.
But he will be alright, won't he? They'll be able to make him better.
Of course, your ladyship. He'll be as right as rain before you know it.
Really? How do you know?
Psychic vision? How do I know? Of course. Yes, because Mr. Sholmes is such a great detective. That's why. We better pray the doctors have a better grasp of what's needed to make someone well again.
Oh dear, please don't die, Hurley.
Of course not. That's depressing. Why would that even come into your mind? You're 10. I'll report to your ladyship the moment I hear he's out of the operating theater. Alright, cool. Alright, Gregson. Why you call her ladyship? Out with it. I couldn't help noticing, Inspector. What? Out with it, Sunshine. Well, there seems to be a marked difference between the way you talk to me and Iris. Watch the sauce, Sonny. I'm a copper. We don't go in and for favoritism. You're literally...
But he's right. You do treat us differently.
It's 'cause of those adventure Herlock Sholmes stories, that's why.
Oh.
Oh, that's... Oh. I crop up in them, don't I? Inspector Tobias Gregson.
Oh, well, yes, because you're an acquaintance of Hurley's.
What did you write about the inspector, Iris?
I don't remember really.
It was one of Sholmes' lines. Gregson is the smartest of Scotland Yarders, is how he put it.
Oh, did I write that?
And you know what that one line did for me, eh? The very next month, my pay doubled. Doubled, I tell you. Well, I guess, yeah, okay. Oh, that's amazing. All because everyone at the yard reads him. They read all Herlock Sholmes' stories. They've even set up a fan club for me.
Of course. That explains everything. It was around that time that you became such a toady to me.
A toady? I'm sorry. You're gonna have to do some explanation on what that means, Iris. Can you blame me? It take is... Oh, gosh. Can you blame me? All it take is one bad word from you and Sholmes could change his tune about me. Gregson, no. The great detective will say he's getting quite overrated these days. Think what would happen to my salary if that came out in print, eh? The whole thing gives me the willies. I can't tell you how many nights of sleep I've lost to worry about it.
But that would never happen, Gregsy.
Every month when the new Rants magazine comes out, my hands are trembling as I turn the pages.
Oh, how awful for you. Here, have some of my tea to settle your nerves.
So he basically is nice to her because of, to get his paycheck up. I respect. Ah, lovely. Very. That really hit the spot, your ladyship. It's teetotal. Alright. Oh, yeah, there's something I was supposed to talk to you about, actually, Mr. Naruhodo. Yes, what is it? I've got an important message from you. I clean forgot about it until now. An important message? I wonder what it could be. Alright, out with it. Give it to me. Alright. What's the important message, my guy? Are you gonna tell me what this important message is then, Inspector? Yeah, it's about the young lady who's normally by your side. Your assistant, Susato. What about her?
Dear Susie, is she alright?
She's at the station, isn't she? Being questioned, I believe. Nope, not anymore. She had to head off. Head off? Where? To Lord Stronghart's office, of course. He summoned her. Ah. Oh, yes, of course. I'd forgotten about that. One of the whipstocks took her there in yard carriage, and we'd finished questioning her. But she asked us to tell you she didn't have the fare for the return journey to go and meet her there. She's got a nerve up using Scotland Yard as a bloomin' messaging service. I see. Well, thank you for passing that on, Inspector.
Why did Susie have to go see Lord Chief Justice?
She didn't tell me. Yeah, she didn't. She said she would tell me eventually. But I better head over to the Lord Chief Justice office to fetch her straight away. Alright. I guess we know where to go now. I can't do anything here, so... Yep. Lord Chief Justice. We're getting a lot of stuff done in this episode. Where is it? There it is. Alright, I guess we've got to pick her up first before going back to Ginny to help her. So, off to Lord Chief Justice's office. British Supreme Court Lord Chief Justice's office. Also, I just realized I haven't saved. It's fine. Actually, we're back. Alright, I'm gonna press button now. Yes, it's still a big open area. No matter how many times I come here, I always get the same sense of oppressiveness somehow.
Do you think the place is oppressive? I think it's normal.
How so?
I mean, look at the suit of armor over there. You can't take that seriously, can you?
I mean, I'd be afraid to see an armor. Maybe it thinks the same about you. Oh gosh, what is this? Is that Stronghart? So everything is clear with regard to tomorrow's arrangements, I trust. Yes, thank you very much. Who's that? Oh, Susato and Stronghart. Oh, Jesus. There they are, Susato and Lord Stronghart.
I wonder what they're talking about. They both look very serious.
Very good. There is nothing further to discuss. You may return to your lodgings. No doubt you have much to do in preparation for your return to your homeland. What is going on, bro? Wait, what did he just say? Your return to the homeland? Why are you getting rid of my assistant? You strong bearded bitch. Susato-san. Oh wow, I startled her. Did you need to yell that? Like from across? Look at that, she's startled. Oh, birds. Oh, Mr. Naruhodo. What was that all about? Ah, Mr. Naruhodo. Thank you for coming to collect your colleague. What's this all about? Why were you talking about Miss Susato-san's return to her homeland? And tomorrow. Tomorrow! Sorry. Ina says it better.
Tomorrow? But what about Jenny's trial?
You mean? She's been formally charged now. Oh dear. Damn. Alright. I guess we're gonna be doing some talking. Alright. Returning to our homeland. Out with it, Susato. You might as well explain. Miss Susato, what's all this about? Wow, I'm angry. No, please don't concern yourself, Mr. Naruhodo. It's only me going back to Japan. But why you? I need you. I'm dumb. Your life here can... that's not what I asked. What happened? Why are you leaving? It's my father. He's fallen ill. Oh no, no, not everyone dying and falling ill. What is next? Freaking leukemia? Ah, Jesus Christ. That's a cancer, by the way.
Oh no!
Professor Mikotaba. Yeah, big guy. Look at how smiley he is. If I may. Yes, sorry. You must be the defendant. Ryunsuke Naruhodo, I believe. Yes, that's right. My name is Yujin Mikotaba. I'm a professor of forensics medicine at Yume University. We received an international telegram from the Empire of Japan informing us of the news. 10 days ago, Father collapsed with a fever. The cause is apparently unknown. And it seems he grows weaker day by day. Oh no, that sucks. I don't believe it. As you are aware, the voyage from here to your country's capital, Tokyo, takes some 50 days. I thought it would be prudent to hasten Miss Susato's departure as much as possible. Yes, absolutely. I will leave London first thing tomorrow morning. I can't believe this is happening. Damn. So what about Gina's trial? Who's gonna help me? So Gina has been charged. She'll have to appear in court. Yes, she was formally charged a few hours ago, and the date of the trial has already been set for tomorrow. No, not even 24 hours later. Gina? Ah, the Lestrade girl, and the murder of the Baker Street pawnbrokery, yes. And all too transpicious case, the pickpocket was clearly disturbed mid-robbery and shot the man in a panic. No, the yard is overstretched as it is, without wasting time on these open and shut cases.
It's not wasting time. Ginny would never do something like that.
Stronghart, huh? Mr. Naruhodo! Oh, yes, Lord Stronghart? In defense of your fine services to date, I shall overlook this young girl's insolence. You show some respect to Iris, alright? Even Gregson's afraid of her, okay? You do not talk to her that way. But I have no recollection of admitting a child into my office. Leave now. No, bitch. I will, she stays. Of course, Lord Stronghart. Criminals will tell the most palpable lies in order to evade justice. The police can ill afford the time it takes to unravel all their untruths. Meanwhile, more crimes are perpetrated. We have far more serious matters with which to contend. Serious matters? Didn't Gregson mention something like that yesterday? Oh yeah, something like that. Yes, Inspector Gregson made a similar remark yesterday. It's no concern of yours, though. I'm sure I need not remind you of that. Okay. 3 minutes, precisely, until my next meeting. You must excuse me. There's just one more thing, Lord Stronghart. Which is... it's Miss Lestrade's trial. I wonder if you might permit me to defend her. A timely suggestion. Sorry? The girl currently has no representation.
But that's not fair. Yes, she may be a pickpocket, but she still deserves a fair trial.
Oh, didn't she say to, like, tell the other guy to piss off or something like that? Do not misunderstand me, young lady. The government provides for those too poor to afford representation with a public defender. The accused need only assign the relevant paperwork, and a defense barrister will be assigned to the case. However, the young girl in question has refused that right. Why would she do that? I mean, I don't know. A question you would do well to direct at Miss Lestrade. You'll find her at the local prison. Yes, thank you. I've met her already. She said she doesn't want me. Now then, it's time I was leaving. Good day to you. Alright. Thanks, buddy. What a day. Gina charged with murder. Susato-san about to leave. Come, Mr. Naruhodo. Iris, we must make haste. Take haste.
But, Susie... you're leaving for Japan tomorrow morning, aren't you? Don't you have packing and things to do?
As Mr. Naruhodo's judicial assistant, my personal circumstances are of no consequence. My sole purpose remains to help you in whatever way I can. That's Susato. Thank you, Miss Susato. Thank you. We're getting stuff down. Down. That's a very pensive look. I think we ought to visit Gina first. In any case, I would like to wish her well before I leave.
Yes, that sounds like a good idea. Let's go.
If I'm honest, this has completely thrown me off. I'll just have to do what I can as a lawyer. All right, we're at 30 minutes. I think we should get Gina to help us. You know, to tell her for us. Yeah, I think we need Gina to help us. To tell. You know what I mean. We need Gina's signature. So let's go to the prison again, even though we came here. But now we have Susato. So I think that should be fine. Can we check stuff? No, we don't want to check. We want to go to prison. That sounds wrong. Longish episode today. Alright, here we go. Ah! Hello again, Gina. You want to not do that every single time you see me? I mean, I get it, but no. What are you looking here for now? To have the muzzle of that grenade launcher shoved in our faces yet again, obviously. Oh, it's her theme.
I think I need to improve the way you load ammunition into that thing, don't you?
No, you don't. It'll make it easier for her to shoot at me. Look, you can come as many times as you like, but I ain't got nothing more to say to you. Gina, I wonder if you might hear me out. There's something I'd like to say. What? I'm sorry to say that I must reluctantly bid you farewell. Eh? Farewell? Tomorrow, I must begin my journey back home, to Japan. I fear we may never meet again. Oh, right. I've had the pleasure of meeting so many lovely people here in London. I have so many wonderful memories. And yet, as things stand now, it will be a glum parting indeed. Poor Iris is so miserable.
Susie!
This is depressing. Well, that ain't my business. Both Iris and Mr. Naruhodo believe you to be innocent, Gina. They put their faith in you. But somehow, you can't find it in your heart to put your faith in them. Yeah, but that's right, I can't. What of it? It grieves me greatly to have to say goodbye to my friends when they are so clearly unhappy. Because of you. Whoa, okay, you're placing the blame game. Okay, Jesus Christ. What? It's my fault? Yes, so I have one final request, Gina, before our paths never cross again. Right here and now, I want you to show both of them that you don't deserve the faith they've invested in you. Eh? Only by doing that will you truly be as alone as you claim to be. Wow, okay, you're just pulling out the... I mean, to be fair, she's leaving tomorrow, so she's got nothing left to lose. Damn. I forgot Susato was, like, badass like that. What are you talking about? What do you expect me to do, eh? You've told us that everyone lies. So prove it by admitting one of your own untruths. Damn. Gina, you good?
What about what you said before, Ginny? You said something about unforgivable lies.
You must tell Mr. Naruhodo and Iris the truth now. That is my last request before I leave. My last request as a judicial assistant. No, I can't. Whatever these lies are, they're obviously weighing very heavily on Gina's mind. Gina, I could be wrong, but... is it something to do with what happened 2 months ago? Something about the trial? Oh, the music picked up like mega wild. The one in which Miss Magnus Mcgilded was acquitted? Ah! The case of that mysterious murder that took place inside the omnibus? You were called as a witness by the prosecution. Is that what this is about? Yeah, you're right. Because in that trial, I lied. I lied like you wouldn't believe. Will you tell us about it now? Like you said, it all happened about 2 months ago. The coppers got hold of me and shoved me in the witnesses stand. And based on your testimony, Mr. Mcgilded was declared innocent. Yeah, well, the thing is, I lied about the whole bunch of stuff. I knew it. I mean, I knew it too. What sort of thing did you lie about? I was hiding under the seat that night. That was the truth. It was pitch black in that little cubbyhole. I couldn't see a thing. And then... Jesus, that sounded like a big thud. What the hell? I heard that loud thud, like someone falling on the floor. And that's when Mr. Mcgilded discovered you. Yeah. He pulled me out from under the seat and sat me next to the dead man. There weren't much light to see, but when I looked at me hands and at the cover, blood all over them. I was so scared, I couldn't even speak. You had his blood on your hands. In other words, it was Gina, the witness on the roof deck, saw through. The witnesses on the roof deck saw through the skylight. Then Mr. Mcgilded started asking questions about, I suppose, who you were, why you were hiding under the seat. Yeah, he did. Only, that's not all. What do you mean that's not all? What do you mean? I mean, he threatened me. Threatened you? Mcgilded? How? He made me swear about what I saw and what I heard. And about what he was going to do after the cove was found dead. He made me swear I wouldn't tell no one about any of it. If I did, he said he'd let the scrapper before the coppers show up. He let me scarper before the copper showed up. Okay. Gina, you must tell me what he swore you to secrecy about. What you saw, what you heard, everything. All right. Whoa. Okay. A lot of stuff just opened up. Okay, what did you see? You said Mcgilded made you swear not to tell anybody what you saw. But you were in pitch black compartment under the seat the whole time, weren't you? Yes, when Mr. Mcgilded, sitting above your head, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's true, but it was when I heard the thud of Cove hitting the floor. I let out a little scream, see? Couldn't help it. Mcgilded heard that and dragged me out me arm, and that's when I saw it. It was on the floor next to the old geezer what I'd been stabbed. A disc. All bright and shiny. Wow, that dated back ages ago. Holy shit. A disc? Do you mean... Yeah, that's it. The one what the D took off me at Windibanks. So the music box disc was there on the floor of the omnibus. Oh, so that blood could have been from then. Not for long, Mcgilded spotted it straight away. He picked it up, smartish, and stuffed it inside his pocket. So that disc was in the omnibus 2 months ago at the scene of Mr. Mason's murder. What a wild turn of events! I forgot about that. And the box trotter told me I weren't to mutter a word of it to no one. All right. So what did you hear? Because it was so dark under that seat in the cab. I was straining my ears the whole time. After a while, I heard the door and footsteps inside the cabin. Presumably that was Mcgilded getting on board. Nah, not only him. Oh, because I could definitely make out the footsteps of two people. Two people? In that case, it would seem likely that it was Mr. Mcgilded and the victim. Mr. Thrice-Fired Mason. In his testimony during the trial, Mr. Mcgilded claimed he slept during the carriage ride. But whenever I'm in carriage, I'm taken in with a fierce tiredness I always succumb to. And your own testimony, Gina, supported his. And all I could hear was the Irishman snoring. Yeah, that weren't exactly true. Neither of them was asleep. I could hear him talking the whole time, in low voices. What? Okay, so no one was dead. What is happening? What were they talking about? Sorry, I don't know. The sound of the horses and the wheels was too loud. But that still tells us something. Mr. Mcgilded and the victim knew each other. Oh yeah, they did. So Mcgilded was lying about as I suspected. So what happened after? I knew it weren't gonna take long before someone raised the alarm that bloke had been killed. Yes, you were quite right. The other passengers on the roof deck noticed very quickly. So when the cabs came to stop, Mcgilded told me to hide back under the seat again. I climbed in and waited. The two cows from up top ran off to get the coppers. Yes, Mr. Fairplay and Mr. First. One didn't fair play and the other one didn't do ladies first. Right? And after they gone, Mcgilded asked the driver to do him a favor. A favor? Now then, fella, what I need ya to do is take the coat of mine and deposit it with a nearby pawnbrokery. As for your troubles, let's see now. I give you 10 guineas. Okay, so he bribed him. And nearby pawnbroker, you mean on Baker Street? Yeah, that was the only street they were in. Yup, got it. It was Windibanks. The coachee snapped up the money and ran off to pop this coat as fast as he could. So then, there was no one left in the carriage. Mcgilded opened the box under the seat and let me get out there, but not without consequences, conditions. That too, you know. I see. Alright, Mcgilded's conditions. This is gonna be a long episode. What were Mcgilded's conditions then? For letting you go free, I mean. Not telling a soul, not for anything, about what I saw and what I heard. And there was something else as well. There's more? There's more. That's gonna be the name of this episode. Yeah, this is the most important thing, he said. I'm after sending the coachman on a little errand for me with some small change in his hand. Now then, did you hear what I asked of him? Did you see anything at all? You asked him to go pop your weasel, right? Aye, the fiend's taken me overcoat to the deposit with a pawnbroker hereabouts. And I want you, lass, to take the redemption ticket for it. Do you understand? What? You want me to have the ticket? That's right, and I'll come fetch it from you later, sometime within the next 2 months. You're to hang on to it until then. Is that clear? And whatever you do, don't lose it. Alright then. And in case I might happen to be delayed at all, you're to go to the pawn shop, Windibanks, so it is, and you're to extend the loan before the 2 months is up. If you forgot, the article will be forfeited. Any old fiend could come along and buy it. Eh? But I ain't got that kind of brass. Here's £5. That should be enough. Do we understand each other, lass? Don't try anything funny now. If you go against me... Yeah, I get it. Good. And one more thing. In a few days from now, you'll be visited by the police, I've no doubt. The coppers? Aye. They'll come asking you to take the stand in court to testify as a witness. So let's just have a wee chat about that, shall we? What is it that ye might say, and what it is that ye won't? And that's what happened. What a man. And he continued telling you what to say, and that's when we came in and dealt with you. Gotcha. After he'd gone over it all, I picked it. Got as far away from there as I could. Hid the pawnbroker tickets in some bushes near the scene. I went to fetch it the next day once it got dark. So Mcgilded planned it, and he coerced Gina into giving false testimony. Well, that sucks. Well, he's dead now, so thank you for telling me. I bet you're ready to string me up, eh? I lied in that big old courtroom. I told some croakers. The thing is, he said he would make it so we couldn't live in the East End no more. That's what we heard. That's what he threatened me with.
What a wicked man!
He knew everything what went on in the back slums. He knew we had no one to look after us, and we all of us just looking out for each other, getting by together. So you mean Mr. Mcgilded would have... In an heartbeat, he would have had a lot of us chased out and there if he'd wanted. And then where could he have gone, eh? Nowhere. That's where. So I didn't have no choice. No, understandable. I get it. I got you. Thank you, Gina, for telling us everything. But I'm for it now, eh? Go on, admit it. You must be livid. Well, you can make amends by doing me a simple favor. Yeah, just one small favor, Gina. A favor? What? Sign the representation papers for tomorrow's trial. Eh? Yeah. If you don't actually want me to represent you in court, you can rip it up later. But we need the paperwork or we can't investigate the police. The police won't let us. Investigate what? The scene of the incident last night. Mr. Sholmes was shot, you see. You what?
Hurley's having a big operation right now, Ginny.
Is it bad? Is he gonna be alright? Sholmes is gonna be alright, right? Oh, you care about him. How nice. That's why I want to investigate, for Sholmes' sakes as much as anything. Right. So what you're saying is, if I sign that bit old paper, everyone's happy. Is that it? Something like that. Miss Susato? Yes, of course. I have the representation paper here. I don't need no one to stick up for me, though. No lawyer or nothing.
Poor
Ginny. She seems so lonely.
Poor Ginny, she seems so lonely.
I forgot whose voice I'm doing. Whose? Gina's representation paper have been entered into the court record. Well, at least this should mean we can investigate the scene at Windibanks now.
Yes, and perhaps we can come back to visit Ginny when we're done there.
I feel like we finally cracked Gina. She's opened up to us at least, last. And now I have her representation paper. No one else knows just what a responsibility that is. Anyway, for now it means Inspector Gregson can't stop us from investigating at Windibanks. Although something tells me he's not going to be happy about it. To be continued. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next time, we're gonna do more investigating. This is gonna be a long goddamn episode. Good Lord Jesus Christums. On a stick. Goodness gracious. Part 4. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have been great. And see you next time. Bye-bye.